Hey guys, I wanted to make a little video talking a little bit about making gold with jewel crafting in Missa Pandaria. And I started jewel crafting not too long ago, but I already maxed it up. And some people might know a lot of this stuff, but if you're a new jewel crafter, or if you're just trying to figure out a way to make gold, this is one of the easiest ways. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the few ways I make money with jewel crafting. Um, it's good to have a miner just to begin if you need ghost iron. Ghost iron is really easy to get in Missa Pandaria. Um, there's about 800 node spawns in Jade Forest, so if you just leave a character there and just mine it all the time, you'll have a steady supply and it'll be really easy. So there's four ways I make money usually. I always advertise jewel crafting because people always need cuts. That's just one small way to make money. That's pretty obvious. The second thing I'm going to talk about is meta gem cuts. Now, meta gem cuts vary in what kind of profit you can make from them, and this is very server dependent. So on my server, primal diamonds sell for about 400 to 500 gold, depending. So what you want to do is you want to figure out which primal diamonds are not as popular right now and which ones are selling for more. Usually the more common ones like reverberating or burning or revitalizing, those are all popular ones. So you want to see the price point right now. You want to see how many people are selling them. I'll just find an example right here. Let's just see revitalizing primal diamond. So right now there's only two selling. That's me right there. So obviously, if there's only two on the market, you can make a killing like this. So primal diamonds we're selling for 400 gold, for example. That's an easy 300, 200 gold profit. And a lot of times these are selling for 7, 8, 900, sometimes even over 1,000 gold. It all depends on your server. But you want to keep an eye on the primal diamond market and see which ones are worth selling. Now the thing about this is if the price goes down, you could always hold on to it and wait till the supply gets a little bit lower. So it all depends on what's going on. I really recommend using the underminejournal.com to keep an eye on the real price, because the real price will be a lot different than the price people are putting it for. But you want to keep a keen eye on just how much like the normal primal diamonds are selling. So right here, 530 gold. So you want to figure out which ones you can turn, 530 gold into something else, like powerfuls here that are selling for 740. That's an easy 200 gold. So right now, what am I selling? So I'm selling a bunch of them for 700, but when I bought the primal diamonds, they were only selling for 400, so I'm going to make a profit on that pretty easily. So I just try to keep an eye on the meta gems. It doesn't take long to get all the cuts. I did that pretty quickly. So that can be a pretty good investment. Another thing I'm going to talk about is just the rare gem cuts. So just, everything else, red, blue, yellow, all that stuff. So these, it can take a little while to get all the cuts because you only get one a day unless you get the Spirits of Harmony. But you can make a killing on these also if you keep an eye on the market. This is the same thing with the primal diamonds. You want to see how much the uncut are selling for and how much random cuts are selling for. The prices will vary. Like Precise might be selling for 10 gold and Brilliant might be selling for 200 gold. You never really know. So you want to keep an eye. You could just type in Primordial Ruby and just check out. See, flashing right now are selling for nothing. But if you go down, everything past the normals is a profit. So you could sell bold and make a profit, sell brilliant and make a really good profit, sell delicate and make a pretty good profit. I usually only try to sell one of any gem at a time just because I don't want to overflood the market. If you overflood the market, then you're going to have to undercut other people and you're going to have too much on the market and the price is going to start to go down. So you really want to pace yourself. See, these people are selling a bunch. They're just going to get undercut and then they're going to have to resell and all this stuff. I try to sell one at a time. So you can say I only have one. Obviously, if you want to make a lot of money, that you can risk putting a bunch on at once, but that's not usually how I do it. So yeah, so it's just pretty similar to the primal diamonds. Again, I would check out the Undermine journal to keep an eye on which cuts are worth doing. Right now I don't have all the cuts I need, but once you have all the cuts, you can just pretty much find the cut for each color that's selling for the most and work on that one. And again, if the price goes down below the uncut, just hold on to it and the price will go back up. It's all about supply, with anything else. If the supply keeps going up, the price will keep going down, but once people start buying everything, the price will go back up. So finally, I'm just going to talk about jewelry. So there are a few pieces that you can make that require what a jeweler's setting, some uncommon gems, and some serpent eyes. Now, I find that these are probably one of the best ways to make money. You can, if you mine, you'll just have a ton of these uncommon gems. I have a bunch of them just sitting around. And the jeweler's setting is just a vendor item, 1 gold. The serpent eyes you also get from mining, or you can buy them on the auction house. I think right now they're selling for like 30 gold or something like that. So even if you don't mine, you can get, let's just say this for example, Golem Breaker Amulet. About 200 gold, maybe a little less to get all the serpent eyes. The Pandaren Garnets, if you need to buy them, they should be cheap, but usually you'll have a ton of these. And then the Golem Breaker Amulet. So that Golem Breaker Amulet costs you like 200 gold. Let's see how much it's selling for. 1,000 gold. It's 800 gold profit right there. Now, obviously, these won't be bought as often as the rare gems, but if you make a lot of these and just make the different ones, so you're not selling a bunch at once like before, like I was talking about, you can really make a lot of money. And I make the serpent eyes myself. I don't even buy them, so it's pure profit since you get them from mining. You can make this one. I usually don't make the ones with the uncommon gems because I'm using them for other stuff. But you can make the Golem Breaker Amulet. You can make the Widow Chain and the Tiger Opal Pendant. And I believe there's one ring you can make. Roguestone Shadow Band. Yeah. So those are all items you can use. So between all four of those things that you're doing to make gold, the crafting for people, the marking up the meta gems, marking up the rare gems, and making the jewelry, you can really make a lot of money very quickly. And you also have a ton of gems just left over. I usually do because I'm only selling one at a time. So again, I recommend using the underminejournal.com to keep an eye on prices, just because it'll be hard to tell on the normal auction house. I also use Auctionator, which helps me undercut people. You can see it checks for undercuts like this, which I definitely need to work on because people are undercutting me like crazy. And I also use Postal just because I fill up my mail all the time. But that's really it. There's not that much more to it. It's all about keeping an eye on the prices, and it sounds like it's a lot of work, but it really isn't. Just every few hours maybe log in and just check the prices, see if there's anything worth making. Bookmark the Undermine Journal on your server. But yeah, this is how I make all my gold, and I really never need any from this because it's very easy. Just do it over and over again. But yeah, I hope this helped. You guys make some gold with your jewel crafting. You can leave a comment or a question or anything below. Appreciate a subscribe or a like if you enjoyed this video and want to know more. But yep, that's about it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.